imagine you pulling your wrist back to your knees as you bring your chest forward and up. And as you exhale, slowly draw your belly in and press your palms, press your shins, round your spine, chin to your chest. Couple times. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round your spine. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Let's hold here for 3 breaths. Press your palms, point your toes. Rounding through your shins, chin towards your chest. And slowly release. Tone your belly here. So neutral place, engaging your core. A little bit of lateral flexion. So bring your left shoulders and left hips towards each other. So we're trying to stretch the right side of the waist. So draw your left shoulders, left hip, and hold it there. Keep your core engaged. Start to press your right palms into the floor to bring your right hip back away. Feeling a little bit more stretch in your right outer hip. Slowly release. Hi, Hannah. The other side. Right shoulders towards your right hip. Start to press your left hand to pull your left hips back. And slowly release. So from here, inhale, reach your right hand up. Exhale, thread your palms. Right palm facing up. Reach into the side, relax your neck. Let your right side of your head on the floor. Walk your left fingers diagonally away from your face. So you can use your left fingers to press, to peel your left shoulders back a little bit. So you're coming to a little bit of twist as well. Let your neck and head relax. Slowly plant your left palms. Inhale, reach your right hand up 1 more time. And exhale, hands to the floor. Left side, inhale, reach your left hand up. Exhale, thread your left hand, palm facing up. Left shoulders down. Bring your right hand diagonally away from your face. Pull your right shoulders back. Plant your right hand. Inhale. Reach your left hand up. Exhale. Plant your left hand. Tuck your toes under. Walk your hands just slightly forward. So your shoulders will be behind your wrist. Again, spread your fingers even more, Hannah. That's spread your fingers and bring your index fingers parallel to each other. Or point your index fingers out, just that's it. So now you actually, what you just did is starting to come into the external rotation of your shoulders. And then lift your knees up, press your hips back and up. First down dog, knees bent deeply here. Relax your neck and head. Tone your belly, press your hips back and up. So bend your knees even more. Anuja, knees bent, bend, bend. So focus on your spine, really nice. Emma, beautiful alignment. And then drop your right heel down. Bend your left knee deeply here. Right knee down. So can you bring your right heels really close to the floor? Right heels touching, grounding. Flexing your right toes up. Press your chest back so much the top of your left thigh touches your abdomen. Switch it, left heel down. Bend your right knee, ground through your left heels, really nice. Flex your left toes up. One more time, right heel down, bend your left knee. Switch it, left heel down, bend your right knee. Inhale, heels up. Bend your knees, look forward. Slowly walk the front of the mat. Ragdoll, just relax your, so have your feet hip width apart. Chest rest on top of your thighs, head and neck completely relaxed. Hands could be on the floor or grab the opposite elbows and see if you can relax into the gravity and settle into the pose here. Slowly opening your lower back, your hips. Sanuja, bend your knees. How does it feel if your knees bent? You probably feel a little bit more of a stretch in your lower back. So play with it. Knees bent a little bit more. Slowly release your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Fingertips on the floor. Bring your big toes to touch. So actually, a couple things. If you have a block, you might wanna, you might wanna rest your hands on the floor. So what we wanna find is spine straight. Tone in your belly, lengthen your spine, chest is open. Either on the floor or on the block. Slide into your right knee, slowly. Lift your left leg out and pause. So making sure your right hip is going to the side. Hug your right hips into midline, stabilize your right hip, and slowly bring it in. Slow motion, lift it up, and Chest is open, 4. Tone your belly. Slow motion, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow motion, bring it back. Bow forward, relax your neck. Right away, lengthen your spine as you inhale. Slide into your left knee. Bring your right leg out, hold here. So find your left hips, hug in. Keep your hips nice and stable, and bring it in. Inhale, bring it out, and in. Out, and 5 more. 5, and in. 4, and in. 3, lengthen your spine. 2, tone your belly. 1, hold here, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Reach your fingers back. So lean your chest forward and down a little bit. So you're gonna find your spine almost parallel. Really nice. Hold it here. Inhale. Bend your elbows. Bring your hands next to your ears, and slowly extend. So pulling your hips back. Reach into your fingertips. Start to extend your spine. Inhale. Keep your spine straight. Reach your palms all the way up. Press your palms to touch. Exhale, cactus arm. Open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Shift your hips forward. Lift your heart up. Slowly coming to that little bit of back bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bow forward. Hinge at the hip. Maybe slight bend to your knees. Forehead comes close to your shins. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step your right foot back. So pause here. We're going to build up into low lunge. So really important thing is feet about hip width apart. Stack your left knee over your left heels. I want you to really slide your right foot back as much as you can. That's it, Hannah. Slide it back, 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 back. Maybe sink your hip a little bit more here, feeling the stretch in your right hip flexor here. Sink your hip, lift up a little bit, or maybe shift forward and back. How does it feel, Anuja? Really nice alignment. And then hold here, slowly lower your right knees down. So I want you to know there's so many options, right? You might be feeling a lot of stretch already staying here. You can stay here, have your hands on the block, or draw your left heels towards your right knee. Activate your inner right thigh, tone your belly, have your hands on your thighs, and pause here. So again, do you feel the stretch in your right hip flexor? Slide your hands on your ribs, lift your ribs up, and extend your elbows reaching up. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, sink your hip. Inhale, lift your heart, reaching up. Exhale, sink your hip. Feeling the stretch in your right hip flexor. Lift up, maybe reach your fingers back a little bit. Gaze up, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, hands to the floor. Step back into plank, your first plank. So let's really find a foundation. Spread your fingers wide. That's it, Hannah. Really nice. Feet about hip width apart. Press your heels back. Engage your quads. Really nice, Emma. Hold it here and press your palms down so much. I want you to really dome up your shoulder blade. Dome up your shoulder. So watch my shoulder blade. Instead of here, press. That's it. So you start to really activate your the lats on the side of the body too. Really nice energy. Hold it here. Lift your right foot off the floor. For 5, 4, tone your belly. 3, 2, and 1. Right knee, touch your right triceps. Moving slowly. Extend it back. Again, knee to your triceps. Extend it back. 1 more. And back, lower. Tone your belly. Left foot off the floor for 5. Chest open, 4. Tone your belly, 3. Legs super strong, 2. And 1. Bring your left knee to left triceps. And bring it back. 2 more, really slowly, knee to your triceps. Bring it back. Last one. Bring it back. Shift forward. You can always drop your knees down, lower your body all the way down. Point your toes, slide your palms back, roll your shoulders back, baby cobra. Really activate your legs, press the top of your feet down to the floor, and lift your chest up. Roll your shoulders back, hug your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades in, really nice, Hannah. Float your palms off the floor. See if you can drop the pinky toe down too. That's it, pinky toe down, really nice, Emma. Really nice, Anuja. Roll your shoulders back even more, that's it. Chin down, keep the back of the neck open. Extend your fingertips, reaching back. Lift your legs off the floor. Shalabhasana, hold it here for 5, 4, lift your chest, extend through your fingertips, your toes, 3, 2, and 1, slowly release. Walk your fingers wide. So we're gonna build up in high cobra. So walk your toes walk your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, but still strong legs, point your toes. Relax your spine, inhale. Lift your chest up. Pause in here, so your spine should be really flexible, but you're using your hands to open your chest. Exhale, slowly release. So again, adjust your fingers maybe wider or shorter, closer to you. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bow forward. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. So I want you to come into the deeper back bend. Inhale, lift your heart up. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1, slowly release. Build it back up into baby cobra. It's so nice to feel the strength in the back after you stretch your back. Walk your feet hip width apart, slide your palms next to your ribs. Inhale, lift your chest up. Look at you guys, so you can really lift your chest higher, no? And fold your palms, hugging your elbows in even more. Pinky toe down, really nice, Hannah. Hold here for 5, lift your chest up, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your palms, tuck your toes under, press up, tabletop or plank. Back into down dog. Knees can be bent, head or your feet. Find the movement that works for your body. Find the movement that feels better for your lower back, better for your spine. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Now we're gonna work on your left side, left hip flexor. So take your time, your first one. Right knee stack over your right heels. Slide your left foot back as much as you can. Really nice energy. Hold it here. A little bit of sink in your hip, down and up a little bit. Feeling the stretch in your hip flexor as you sink your hip down. Oh yeah, I do. Is that the summit? Oh really? The music right here is so loud that I couldn't even hear. And drop your left knee down. It's not, right? Yeah. Yeah. And then from here, again, options, right? You can keep your hands on the floor, hands on the block, or really activate. Draw your right heels towards your left knee, strong inner thigh, roll your spine up, hold in here, or slide your hands. Lift your ribs up, extend your elbows, reach in. Lift your heart up, inhale. Exhale, sink your hip. Inhale, lift your heart up, gaze up. Exhale, sink. 3 more breaths. Reach in. So you're coming to slight back bend to 2. And 1, slowly bring your hands to the floor. Step your left foot forward, big toes touch. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow forward, maybe knees bent. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Second set of the gluteus medius exercise, okay? Slide into your knees. Let's start from your right foot. Shift your weight to your left foot. Slowly lift your right leg out. Slowly bring it in. Lift it out, pause, and bring it in. Lift it out, pause, and in. And 5, 4, 3, lengthen your spine, 2, really nice alignment. And hold it here, pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slow motion, bring it in. Bow forward, relax your neck and head. Knees can be bent. It might feel really good to rest your chest on top of your thighs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Keep your knees slightly bent. Fingertips on the floor or the block. Slowly shift your weight to right foot. Keep your right hip really hug in. And lift your left leg out. Pause and bring it in. Tone your belly, lengthen your spine, chest open, lift it up. And in. Out, pause, and in. And 5, in. 4, chest is open. 3, 2, and pause, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it in. Bow forward, relax your neck and head. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Extend, hold it here. Interlace your hands. Press your palms back, open your chest. Exhale, one more time, bow forward. Knees bent. Relax your neck and head. So we're slowly coming to your shoulder, opening your shoulders. So elbows bent. Roll your shoulders back even more, Emma. That's it. Roll your shoulders. Relax your neck and head. Feet can be hip width apart if that feels more stable. Let your head and neck sink. Maybe shift your weight to the front of your feet a little bit. Can you really allow your neck to relax? Can you allow your hands to relax into the gravity, opening the shoulders? Slowly, slowly release your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Extend it back. Bend your elbows, reaching forward. Tone your belly, stabilize your spine. Inhale, rise up all the way. Press your palms to touch, look up. Exhale, cactus arm, open your chest. Lift your heart, shift your hips forward. Inhale, extend it, reaching back up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinge at the hip, all the way. Forehead, toes, your shin. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Left side, step your left foot back. Take your time. Second set, drop your left knee. Stay here, many option, or draw your right heels towards your left knee, rise up. Bring your hands to your ribs, lift up. Extend it, inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, sink your hip. Really nice alignment. Lift your heart up, sink your hip. Lean back a little bit if it feels okay, so we're trying to really create almost a bow shape. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. Press your heels back. Walk your feet a little wider than the hip width apart. Activate your legs. So this is a really strong legs. Come into your right fingertips. Building up into three-leg plank. Reach your right hands forward. 3, 2, and 1. Plant it back. Slowly, without shifting your spine, your chest, or your hip, come into your left fingertips. Slowly, maybe extend. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Bring your feet hip width apart. Lift your right foot off the floor. Bring your right knee to your chest. And bring it back. Knees to your chest. Bring it back. One more. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower. Left side. Lift your left foot. And bring your left knee to your chest. Extend it back. Left knee to your chest. Nice. One more. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Plant. Shift forward. Lower your body all the way down. Inhale. Baby cobra. Lift your chest up. Chest is open. Float your palms. Extend it back. Interlace your hands again. Open your chest. Open your shoulders. Hold in here. Lift your heart up. Plant your big toes. Plant your pinky toes down. 3 more breaths. 2, and 1. Slowly release. Inhale. Tuck your toes under. Press up into tabletop or plank. Exhale. Press back into down dog. Again, maybe it feels good. Better for your back if you bend your knees a lot, little, or pedal your feet. 3 breaths here. Relax your neck and head. Next, inhale. Step your left foot forward. Slide your right foot as much as you can. Stack your right heels over your right ball of your foot, and then drop your right knee. And then maybe draw your left heels towards your right knee. Slide your hands to your ribs, lift up, reaching up. Inhale, exhale, sink. Lift your heart up, reach your fingers back a little bit. So we're gonna come into the stretching your right hip flexor, a little bit of back bend, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step forward, inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bow forward, relax your neck and head. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hip, tone your belly, shift your hips back, making sure when you look down, you're able to see your 10 toes. Flex your 10 toes up, so big toes touch, Hannah. Let the big toes to touch. How does it feel if your feet tuck together? That's it. And then from here, ground your big toes down, but 4 toes lifted. Big toes down, really nice, Anuja. Ground your big toes, 4 toes up. Maybe you have to look at your toes to really connect. That's it, Emma. I know it's hard, isn't it? It's like, wait a minute, how do we connect? And then switch it. 4 toes down, big toes up. So this is gonna be good practice. 4 toes down, big toes up. We're really waking up the feet and toe to strengthen the bottom of the feet. Really nice, Hannah. Switch your big toes down, 4 toes up. Sink your hip, tone in your belly. Switch it, 4 toes down, big toes up. 10 toes up. Slowly plant your 10 toes. Spread your toes as much as you can. Lift your heels up. Woo. Hard to find the balance here. And slowly lower down, slowly lower down. Open your knees wide. Plant your palms. Slowly come into Bakasana, but I want you to know step by step, right? So first time, let's have a block in front of you. So the trick is how far you want the block to be. If it's too far, it's not gonna work. If it's too close, it's not gonna work. So as I do is, so plant your palms, hands are shoulder width apart. Block should be in front of you. So lift your hips up here. That's it. So I want you to really do step by step and hold. So Hannah, watch your big toes. So I want your big toes to touch. That's it. And then lift your heels up. Bend your knees, but keep your hips lifted. And look forward, Emma, look forward. And then external rotation with shoulders. So point your elbows back. So this could be a place where you want to stay. Lift your hips up, hold it here. Or maybe wrap your knees around. Lean forward. Instead of floating, let your forehead rest on the block. And then lift your toes up. So here, so Emma, I know it happens to everybody. We tend to want to bring the top of the head on the block, but instead practice forehead. So yeah, so you have to adjust. So actually, Emma, I think, so watch so I think the block should be in front of your hands. Actually, more forward, away. So there's a little bit like one hand in front of my fingertips, a little bit maybe forward. So Hannah, same thing, maybe a little bit more forward, not too close. So watch me, so from here, as wrap it, the key here is align your elbows of your wrist, right? And then gaze forward, point your toes, but forehead, touch. Practice and lift up, and touch the forehead, lift up, touch, up, touch. 3 more. 2, 1. Did it make sense? That's it, Anuja. So Anuja, if it's too high, maybe bring it to second highest, which is great. You know what? It was really, really nice alignment. Your hips really lifted. We want to keep that way. We want to almost find the cat pose here. So you tone your belly, rounding your spine. Nice. Now when you're ready, slowly come into Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Plant your palms, step your right foot back, slide your right foot back, slowly drop your right knee down, slowly draw your left heels back, rise up, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, sink your hip. Lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, sink, bring your palms to heart center. Deep twist. Use your core, ribs twist to your left. Bring your right elbows outside of your left thigh, not the knee. Nice, hugging your left knees in. Lengthen your spine by really pressing your right elbows into your outer left thigh. Lengthen, really nice, Emma. And draw your left shoulders back. Lengthen the back of your neck, Anuja, really nice. Stay here, yes, it's gonna challenge your balance here. Stay here, or tuck your right toes under. And then extend your right knee. Hold in here, it doesn't matter. You don't have to extend, stay there. Find the strength in your back leg, Emma, really nice alignment. Right leg is super strong, hold here. Really nice, Anuja, really commit to the right leg. Press your right heels back, that's it. You're engaging your quads, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, keep the twist, keep the twist. Release your right hand to the floor. Gentle twist. Slowly, Vashisthasana. Drop, so watch me. Slowly drop your right heels down. Outer edge of right foot on the floor. Slide your left foot in front of your hip. Lift hips, so that's it, Emma, really nice. Plant, lift. Actually, Hannah, so from here, Gentle twist, right? Drop your right heels down. Slide your left foot in front of your hip. So yes. That's it, that's it, that's it. An outer edge, that's it, really nice. Lift your hips up. First option. Anuja, I want you to slide your left foot back a little bit so you're aligning with a hip in front of a hip. That's it. Second option, place your left foot in front of your right foot. Ooh, Emma, is it okay with your feet not gonna hurt on the ground? You okay? So make sure it's okay. Or stack your left foot over your right. Tone your belly. Lift your hips up. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Hand to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Shift forward. Lower your body all the way, maybe halfway. Inhale. Back bend of your choice. Maybe baby cobra, high cobra, or up dog. Open your chest. Exhale. Press back into down dog. Press your hips back and up. Spin your inner shoulders forward. And as you remember, external rotation of your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Elbow crease facing forward. And step your right foot forward. Work on the other side. Slide your left foot as much as you can. And lower your left knee. Draw your right heels, rise up. Slide your hands to your ribs, lift up. Extend. Inhale. Exhale, sink your head. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, sink, really nice. Bring your palms to your heart center. Use your core, twist your ribs to your left, to the right, sorry. Left elbows outside your right thigh. Press your left elbows into the right outer thigh to lengthen your spine. And Emma, so watch the right knee, that's it. Really nice. Deep twist, really nice. Hold it this, Anuja, make sure right knee stack right over your right heels. So not too far, yes. Stay here or tuck your left toes under and extend. Really work on your left leg. Press your left heels back, engage your left quads. Lengthen your spine, really nice, Anuja. Peel your right shoulders back. Twist, nice, Emma, hold it here. Lengthen your spine. Hannah, point your toes back even more. The left toes, point it straight back. That's it. I know it's gonna start to feel a little bit imbalanced, right? 3 more breaths. Lean your chest back. 2 and 1. Left hand on the floor. Gentle twist. Transition to the Vashisthasana. Drop your left heel down. Slide your right foot in front of your hip. Press your right foot into the floor so much so you can lift your hips up. Slide it back maybe. Place your right foot in front of your left foot. That's it, Anuja. Lift your hips up or stack your right foot over. Shoulders stuck over your shoulders. Chest is open. 3 more breaths. Hips up, 2 and 1. Hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa here. Or skip it, we're meeting down dog. Press back into down dog. Hold it here. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Step walk or float. Halfway up, inhale, open your heart. Exhale, bow forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hip, lift your heels up. Slowly as you sit down, point your knees out. Slowly bring your palms to the floor. Place the block in front of you. So when you're here, make sure the block is sort of underneath your forehead. Hug your elbows in. Lean forward, wrap your knees around. Rest your forehead on the block first, and then lift up. Which takes a lot of strength in your arms. Lift your forehead up and core. 3 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Take a vinyasa. If you're in Bakasana here, keep your elbows bent. Shoot back. Inhale. Back bend. Exhale. Press back into down dog. 3 breaths. Walk your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Point your right toes out to the right side. So externally rotating your right leg, right hip. And then bend your right knee, scorpion dog. So hip is open. We're trying to open your hip. That's it, Emma. Press your hips back still. Ground it through your left heels. And then notice, left shoulder is lifted higher. So press your left hand into the floor to drop your left shoulders down. Level your shoulders. That's it, Anuja. Lift your knees up. As you ground your left your right knees up. Ground your left heels down. Three more breaths. Two. And one. Inhale, extend your right knee. Point your right toes down to square your hip first. And then shift forward. Knees to your chest, so touch your nose. Two more. Inhale, extend it back up. Exhale, knees to your chest, so touch your nose. Last one. And knees to touch your chest and nose. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one. Drop your left heel down. Take your time, your first warrior. Left foot 45 degrees, so maybe point your left toes forward a little bit more. Even more, Hannah, maybe. That's it. And then point your right heels out a little bit. So other way, right, the front heels. I see your hand. That's it. That looks much better. And then really ground your left foot. So even before you come up, when you press your left heels down to the floor, do you feel the stretch in your Achilles? And so Anuja, left toes pointing forward even more. The back foot toes pointed. That's it. Because slowly rise up, hands on your hip. We want to. So right now, Anuja, do you notice your hips are open? We want to square it. So bring your right hip back, left it forward. That's it. Bring your right hip back. Another really kind of hard to understand, but press, really ground your left foot down to the floor. And then spin your left inner thighs up. If you spin your left inner thighs up, what happens is it start to bring your left hips forward. So do you notice how your back foot is so important? Right knee bent 90 degrees. Right hip back. Slide your hands to your ribs. Draw your right ribs back a little bit so your ribs are facing straight forward. Press your left foot into the floor and then slowly extend your elbows. So sort of low lunge, high lunge, but with the heels down. Press your palms to touch. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa or skip it. Inhale. Back bend of your choice. Open your heart. Exhale, press back into down dog. Walk your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Point your left toes out. Externally rotate your hip. And then bend your left knee. Scorpion dog. Bend your left knee. See if you can ground your right heel down even more, Hannah. Lift your hips up. Ground through your right heels. Press your right palms into the floor to drop your left shoulders down. Sorry, left palms into the floor to drop your left shoulders down. Hold it here. Lift it up, lift it up. Slowly inhale, extend your left knee. Point your left toes down to square your hip. Exhale, shift forward, knees to your chest and nose. Two more, inhale, extend it back up. Exhale, knees to the chest. The last one. Exhale. Step your left foot forward, right heel down, warrior one. So remember, we want to keep your hips square. Align your heels to heels. Point your right toes forward a little bit more, Hannah. That's it, that's it. It feels really awesome. So what I see right now, Hannah, what's happening is I see your right inner arch sort of collapsing here. So outer edge, that's it. So point your right toes even more forward. So 45 degrees. That looks better. So that's gonna really strengthen the bottom of your right foot, Hannah. And then draw your left hip back, hip square. Rise up. That's it. So try to lift your inner right arch up. That's it. Bend your left knee, hip square. So there's a lot going on. Ground into your right foot. You don't have to bend your left knee 90 degrees. If you feel a really good stretch in your right calf, hips are square. That's all really most important thing. Slide your hands to your ribs, draw your left wrist back a little bit, facing straight forward. And then slowly extend your elbows. That's it, Hannah, really nice. Beautiful, Emma, hold it there, really nice, Anuja. Ground into your right foot, reaching up. Press your palms to touch. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Or skip it, we're meeting down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Press back into down dog. Heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Step, walk, or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring your palms to your heart center. Keep your knees squeezing, hips square. Twist your right. Gaze down. Making sure your left knees are not coming in front of your right knee. Both knees same and level here. Lengthen your spine and draw your right shoulders back. Sink your hip. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Twist your left. Draw your right hip back, gaze down, check your right hip, check your right knee. Really nice, Hannah. Really nice, Emma. Lengthen your spine, really press your right elbows into your left outer thigh. Lengthen and draw your left shoulders back. Deep twist. Almost lean your chest back even more. 3. Really nice, Anuja. Bend your knees 2. And 1, release. Uttanasana, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands. Take a vinyasa, maybe skip it. We're meeting down dog. Press back. Walk your feet together. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Open your hip. Scorpion dog. Opening your hip. Drop your right shoulders down. Square your shoulders here. Extend your right knee, point your right toes down. Shift forward just one time, knees to your chest or no. Step your right foot forward, left heel down. Before you come up, find your hips square, keep your hips square. And then rise up, hands on your hip to just kind of give your alignment. Hips square, ribs facing forward. Press your left foot into the floor, bend your right knee a little bit more, and extend your elbow. Really nice, Hannah, that's it. Bend your left knee, hold it there, sink your hip a little bit more. Press your palms to touch, look up, exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg up, scorpion dog, open your hip. Ground through your right heels. Drop your left shoulders down, square your shoulders. Extend your left knee, inhale, point your left toes down. Exhale, shift forward, just one time, knees to your chest, or touch your nose. Step your left foot forward, right heel down. Warrior 1, hips are square. So one side is a little bit harder, right? So Hannah, this side, right foot, really work on it. Point your right toes forward even more. That's it. So trying to lift your inner right arch up. Grounding through outer edge, and then lift up. Find the strength in your bottom of your feet. Point your toes even more, right toes forward. And then slowly bend. Left hip back, right hip forward. Point your toes even more. I feel like there's a little torque happening in your ankle again. Bend your knees. Yeah, the right foot, the back foot. Maybe point your toes even more. That looks good, that looks good. That looks better, yeah. Sink your hip, draw your left hip back even more. Tone your belly, left ribs back, right ribs forward. Ground into your right foot, really press it down. And then lift your chest up, extend. Press your palms to touch. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa here. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your feet together. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Scorpion dog. Did we do this side? No, we didn't. Yeah. We just did the left side. Sorry, I was just totally forgot. Come into down dog. Hold it here. Press your hips back and up. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Open your hip here. So slide your left foot back as much. Really nice, Emma. Point your right toes out just a little bit. And then drop your left knee. So we're working on your hip a little bit. So we got a request for opening the shoulders and the hip. So right now we're gonna do a little bit of hip. Sink your hip. So again, this might be already a good place to just really sink. Let your hip flexor open. If it feels good, one arm at a time. Left forearms down. And right forearms down. So most important thing here is right knees, right toes pointing directly same direction. Most of us, that's it, Hannah, really perfect. That looks really good. How's your hip, Anuja? Feels okay? So stay there. Instead of resisting, as you exhale, can you soften and start to settle in? Relax your belly maybe. Really nice. If you want to add a little quad stretch, slowly, you can bring your palms to the floor, or I like to keep my left arms on the floor. Slowly bend your left knee. Reach your right hand back, grab your pinky toes. Bring your heels towards the glutes. Peel your right shoulders back. Keep sinking your hip. Slowly release your right hand. Slowly step back, down dog. Head on your feet or knees bent. Step your left foot outside of your right hand. Slide your right foot as much as you can. Slide your right foot and then drop your right knee. Check your knees, your knee left toes pointing same direction. Stay here or slowly lower your right forearms down. Slowly left forearms down. And you might notice totally different sensation on the bed between left and right. All that is so important. One side is usually much tighter. So slowly just settle into the pose here, relax into it. Soften the belly, sink your hips down to go a little bit deeper. If you want to add the quad stretch, you can come into the your palms on the floor. Slowly bend your right knee. So you're using your quads and hamstring. And slowly bring your left hand on your left thighs. Peel your left shoulders back. Point your right toes. Grab your pinky side of your right toes. And then bring your glutes bring your heels towards your glutes. You can keep your palms here, or I like to drop my right forearms down to the floor. If I drop my right forearms down, I feel like I can go into my quads instead of knees. Peel your left shoulders back even more, Anuja. Peel it back. Maybe look up a little bit too. That's it. Point your right toes. Slowly, without slingshot, release your hand. Plant your left hand. Plant your right hand. Tap your right toes. Step back. Take a vinyasa here. Come into down dog. Press your hips back and up. Relax your neck and head. Walk your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Scorpion one more time. Bend your right knee. Ground through your left heels. Can your left heels touch, Hannah? Ground it down, ground it down. That's it. Work on it, work on it. So stretching the Achilles here, stretching your calf muscle. Lift your hips back and up. Inhale, extend your right knee, point your right toes. Shift it forward, knees to your nose. Step your right foot forward. Warrior two. Now we're going to open your hip. Drop your left heel down. Before you come up, this is a totally different alignment, right? So left toes point out instead of pointing forward. Align front heel to the middle of your left inner arch. And then slowly rise up. Have your hands on your hip. Bend your right knee. So warrior two is a bigger stance. So you're going to face in the building. That's it, Hannah. And then bend your right knee, point your knees out. That's it, hold it there. Really nice alignment. Hold it there, toe on your belly, and then extend. So Anuja, point your knees out even more. Point your right knees out towards the pinky. So you're stretching your inner right thigh, that looks good. But again, remember, the back leg is the working leg. Point your right knees out even more, Emma. Don't let your right knees collapse in, that's it. Extend your arms. Gaze over your right fingertips. Really nice alignment, Hannah. Sink your hip, relax your shoulders, let your neck be nice and long. We tend to kind of lean forward a little bit, so lift your right belly up a little bit. Find your spine straight. Sink your hip. Shoulders relax. So we're opening your inner right thigh, engaging your outer hip, knees point out, turn your right palms up, stabilize your hips and your legs, stay, and then reach your right hand up and back. Stretching the right side of the body. Exhale, side angle, slow motion. So keep your hips nice and synced. Right foremost in your right thigh. Reach your left hand to the sky first and peel your left shoulders back. That's it. I know you're really nice. Palm facing forward. As you ground your left foot into the floor, stretching, reaching your left fingers forward. Palm facing down. That's it. Extend it through your left fingers. That's it. Take the weight off of your right forearms a little bit. So don't lean too much. Use your core, use your leg muscle. Hold it here. 3. Peel your chest back. Peel your left shoulders back. 2. And 1. Inhale. Reverse triangle, reaching up and back. We're gonna come into triangle. So for me, I need to walk my feet a little bit closer. So I'm gonna just bring my left heel toes forward a little bit, and then slowly shift your hips back. Keep your core straight, spine straight. Right hand on the block. Peel your left shoulders back even more, Emma. Hold it there. Really strong legs. Spine is long. Grounding through your left foot to lengthen your spine. Lean your shoulders back. Lean your chest back. Lean your head back, Anuja. Really nice. Beautiful. Really nice triangle here. 3 more breaths. Lengthen 2. Let's add half moon, gaze down. So remember, we already prepped your hip, prep your shoulders and chest. So as you gaze down, don't lose your chest. Keep your chest open. And then bend your right knee, shift forward. Place your right hand right underneath your right shoulder. As you extend your leg, spine is long. Flex your left foot. Bring really the strength in your left foot, Emma. Flex your left foot, back foot. That's it. Really nice, Anuja. Hold it here. Strong legs, strong core for 3, 2, really nice, Emma. Nice, Hannah. And slowly bring it back. We're gonna pop back into triangle. A little tricky here because you have to lengthen, extend here. And then bend your right knee, slowly come on up. Triangle, the warrior 2, sorry. Hold it here. Interlace your hands at the back. A little bit of shoulder opening. Open your chest. Exhale, bow forward. Humble warrior. So this is a really nice one to open your shoulders and your hip. So again, your right knee. Keep your right knee point out towards the pinky, Anuja and Emma. A little bit more, Hannah. Point your right knees out towards your pinky. And rise up. Warrior 2. Windmill hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Great job. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg out. Point your toes out. Scorpion. Opening your hip. Drop your left shoulders down. Extend your left knee. Point your left toes down towards the floor. Square your hip. Shift forward knees to your nose. Step your left foot forward. Warrior 2. That's it. So take your time. Really nice hip. Knees point out. Slowly rise up. Hands on your hip. Sink your hip. Take your time. Stack your knees over your heels, but knees point out to the pinky. Stretch and open your inner left thigh. Ground into your right foot, outer edge of your right foot. Engage your right quads. Bend your knees. Really nice, Anuja. Extend your arms. Gaze over your left fingertips. Point your left knees out a little bit more, Emma. A little bit more. Really nice. Sink your hip. Spine straight. Turn your left palms up. Inhale, reverse warrior, reaching up and back. Stretch the left side of the body. Really nice. Anuja, exhale. Side angle. Keep your hips sink. Reach your right hand to the sky first. Peel your right shoulders back. And then palm facing forward. Keep grounding with your right foot and stretch your right fingertips forward. Really nice. That's it. Really nice, Emma. Hold it there. Extend. I want you to feel the stretch in your right side of the body. Nice, Hannah. Hold it here for 3. Stretch. Take the weight off of your left forearms. Inhale, work. Reverse triangle. Extend the front knee. Triangle. So take whatever option that needs. I'm going to walk my feet a little closer. Shift your hips back. Extend your spine. Extend your arms. Maybe rest your left fingertips on the block. On your shin. Really nice, Anuja. Lengthen your spine. Find your right foot grounded through your right foot. Feeling the stretch in your outer right hip. Draw your right shoulders back even more, Hannah. That's it. Perfect. Really nice alignment. Hold it here. Lengthen your spine for 3, 2, and 1. Half moon. Try not to change. You have the perfect chest and hip. Shift forward. Keep your hip and chest open. Flex your right foot. Really nice, Emma. Hold it there. Find the strength. Really strong. Gaze down, gaze side, gaze up, whatever feels good. Find the strength in your left leg and Anuja. Hold it here. That's it. 3 more breaths. 2. Really nice, Hannah. Flex. And slowly bend your left knee. Step back. triangle. Extend your left knee as you extend your spine. Bend your left knee, rise up, warrior two. Maybe step your feet a little bit back and exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, press back into down dog. Hold in here. Relax your neck and head. Slowly drop your knees down. Big toes touch. Come into child pose, but tone your belly. Round your spine, walk hands forward a little bit, come into fingertips. And what you do, remind yourself to come into sort of the cat pose, round your spine. And then slowly sink your hips. And you might find a spot that's in the middle that feels really good. Slowly, gently move your hips back towards your heels. Walk your fingertips forward as you rest your forehead on the floor. Spin your inner thighs up. External rotation here too. Really nice alignment, Hannah. Shift forward. Bring your right foot behind your left hand. Half vision, that's it. Bring your left leg right behind your left hip. So Anuja, right now, so I'm the same way. Open your hip, it's a little bit comfortable, but square your hip. Square your hip. Open your chest. So left leg, imagine that's your tail of your Asian. Go around it. Open your chest, exhale, bow forward. Again, forehead can rest on the block. And Hannah, maybe walk your elbows out a little bit. So allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your shoulders to relax. As you open, same thing, Emma, open your elbows wider maybe. Shoulders relax, let your shoulders melt. So again, settle into the pose. With each exhalation, soften your belly, soften your hips. Up, step back into down dog, step your left foot forward, right knee down, build in your half vision, find your hip as much as you can square. You can keep your right toes tucked under or point, open your chest, press the top of your right foot down, and as you exhale, gently, slowly bow forward. And if you feel any uncomfortable discomfort in your knees, always come into the supine pose and do the figure four. Same stretch. Walk your elbows wide, really nice. Can you soften the back of your neck here? Spine up, bring your right foot forward, Baddha Konasana, with a big diamond here, so heels away from your hips. Lengthen your spine, inhale, find your core, and then hinge at the hip first. Keep your spine straight. Lengthen your spine, and then exhale, gently bow forward. Maybe rest your forehead on the block, maybe on the foot. Relax your shoulders here. Feeling the stretch in your sacrum. Maybe you're feeling your SI here. Your hips are opening. Slowly roll your spine up. Slowly bring your knees together and roll your spine. 1, vertebra at a time here. Hug your knees to your chest. Slide your hands, grab your outer edge of your feet. Pull your feet down into happy baby. Keep pulling your feet down, feeling the stretch in your hips. Drop your sacrum down towards the floor. If it feels good, maybe extend one knee at a time. Switch to the other side. Bend both knees, pull your feet back. And slowly release. Hug your knees to your chest, grab the opposite elbows, lift your head up, bring your nose to forehead, comes really, really close to your knees. Smallest ball for here, 3, 2, and 1, slowly release. Extend your legs out, use your hands to rock your hips side to side. Just allow your legs to be super, super relaxed like a noodle. As you stop your rocking, let your toes drop open. Interlace your hands behind your neck, behind your head. Slowly, gently, keep your neck super relaxed, lift your head up. Stretching the back of your neck. The more you relax your neck, the more stretch you can get. Slowly, gently place your head back into the floor. Extend your arms, palms facing up. Walk your shoulder blades in towards each other a little bit to keep your chest open. Shavasana. Can you really, really relax your body? Can you really relax every part of the muscles, your fingertips, your toes, your facial muscles? Allow the back of your body to melt into the floor. To your breath and start to make small movements. Wiggle your fingertips, your toes, maybe roll your wrists side to side. Slowly, when you're ready, extend your elbows, reach into your fingertips, stretch your whole body, point your toes, or flex your feet, extend to your heels. And slowly keep your head down to the floor, bring your knees to your chest, squeeze your shins towards your chest, open your low back, and gently roll side to side. And roll all the way to your right side into the fetus pose. And then gently roll your spine, one vertebra at a time. We'll meet in Sukhasana, comfortable seated pose. Shins can be crossed or shins can be parallel. Sit at the edge of the top, edge of the block. Relax your hands of your thighs, your knees. Bring your next to back to your belly, draw your belly in, tilt your pelvis forward a little bit. So your foundation is your sit bones. Ground it down through your sit bones to sit a little bit tall and lengthen your spine up. And as you exhale, soften the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Opening the back of your neck by bringing your chin towards your throat. aligning the back of your pelvis with the back of your head. Most of us need to slide your head back a teeny bit. Closing the practice, bring your thumbs to your third eye. Bow your head towards your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for a really, really nice practice. Beautiful practice. So nice to see all of you. If you have any questions though, let me know. Shavasana was so nice. Actually, all the sound, the birds and all the sound actually sounded fine, you know? Well, happy hips and happy shoulders. Just, you know, so the arch thing,
Yeah.
it will, so it's the habit, how you stand and walk,
Okay.
it's gonna get better.
Okay.
So it sounds really, it's hard to understand, to like, how do you lift your inner arch, right?
Yeah.
It will start to wake up.
You think is it just the right side or is it both?
It looked like, I didn't notice on the left foot.
Okay.
So for some reason, left foot felt okay, so it might be coming from your hip, but the right foot, it felt like you're doing this almost, do you see?
Yeah.
Instead, so I think it's all connected to hip too.
Okay, so that just tightness?
I think so, yeah, yeah. You are welcome, Anuja. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. This is great. Thank you. Good to see you. Take care. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
So good to see you, Emma. Say hi to your mom.
I will.
Yeah. Have a nice week. Good to see you.